Epilepsy is a condition where a person has repeated seizures that are unpredictable and unprovoked.
And doctors estimate that more than 60,000 Minnesotans have epilepsy, including Gopher football coach Jerry Kill. And in today's Health Check report, Delane Cleveland tells us more about how people are trying to overcome the negative stigma associated with seizures.
What you're looking at is an example of a generalized tonic-clonic seizure, characterized by an intense jerking of the entire body.
Last August, I was with two friends near Rochester.
It's something Missy Mein experienced for the first time last summer while out shopping with friends.
They were terrified because I was gray and confused, and blood was coming out of my mouth.
The whole ordeal lasted about 5 to 7 minutes.
After that, I woke up and the paramedics were there, and I was confused and in the ambulance on the way to the hospital.
You've had your first seizure or your second seizure, and they're trying to find out why.
Missy's medication has prevented other seizures from occurring.
Have a plan.
But for her, epilepsy is relatively uncharted territory.
The complex partial seizure.
That's why she joined about 20 other people for this educational session on seizures and epilepsy at WestHealth in Plymouth.
Epilepsy is actually a very common disorder, probably the most common neurological disease in children and the fourth major neurological disease in adults.
You having a seizure? Yep. Okay.
Dr. Patricia Penovich provided us with several videos that show examples of different types of seizures someone with epilepsy could experience. She says about 2% of the U.S. population has epilepsy, but there is still a negative stigma attached to the condition, which is something she's trying to change.
It's not contagious. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. It means that there's some disorder going on in your brain.
As for Missy,
it's scary because you don't know when it can happen. I couldn't drive for 3 months, and I have 3 kids.
The second seizure.
She's now learning to live with this unpredictable condition.
You just don't know when one could happen.
And she hopes that if people do witness a seizure, that they're sensitive of the situation.
Help them, don't make a spectacle of it, because I had my seizure in a very public place.
In Plymouth, Delane Cleveland, 12 News.
And doctors say that if you ever encounter someone having a seizure, to move that person away from harmful objects, don't put anything in their mouth, and turn them on their side to protect their airway.